Hey, 113, 115. How's everybody doing today? Ready to do some math? All right, it's Mathtastic Tuesday for us. And I need to take a look at my board here. The Rollins kids let me take over their playroom for my classroom. And luckily, they got this nice little easel here. It's gonna just come in perfect handy. So take a look at these. All these numbers with all these dots and circles on there. Who's helping you at home? Mom, dad, brother, sister, grandma, grandpa? Maybe you're doing it on your own. All right, thumbs up if you recognize these, because this is review. And you 113 kids, most of you who came from my classroom, we did these quite a bit too, and I know you still do with Amy. So let's take a look at these touch points. Okay, remember every number has, well, most numbers have a touch point, all of them besides this guy. And it helps us remember the quantity of the number and helps us count quicker and correctly. So here we go. All right, these are numbers 0 through 9. What I want you to do at home, if you are using Pod for your voice, or if you're pointing and somebody is saying the numbers for you, or if you are going to use a number line for counting, you can get a ruler, you can get your Pod, and if you don't have either of those to help point and tell numbers out loud, then you can get a piece of paper and ask somebody at home to write zeros 1 through 9, and that's going to help you do this math with me today. Of course, always say it out loud too. So here's our numbers. Let's do a little review. I'm going to pause when I point to a number, and I want you to either say the number out loud, which I want you to try to do, and I want you to point to it somehow using some of the things I just mentioned, okay? And what's really cool is everybody's got these, and showing the numbers on your body with your fingers is a big skill, so you can also do that and not have to go search for anything. Here we go. What number is this? All right, everybody should tell us it's the number 2. All right, there's our number 2. Here we go, we're gonna keep going. How about this number? That's the number 7. Now I do know with all these touch points on there, it's a little tricky to see the number, but that's our number 7. All right, we've got a 5, and a 6, and a 7 if you're gonna show your answer with your fingers. Okay, how about this number here? That's our number 8. You got it. All right, sometimes we forget about this guy up here. That is the number 0. Good. And here, the number 4. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and if you want to pause, you can do the rest of the numbers. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna erase my board. I'm gonna go over each number and each number's touch point. So if you have a piece of paper and a pencil, or if you've got your Pod with you, or dry erase board's also very good to have, you can follow along with me. All right, so we're gonna go through them all, okay? And it's, like I said, write these down, and mom and dads or anybody that's helping, write them down on flashcards or something like that. You can keep practicing them over and over. And when I post worksheets for you to do with these touch points and your math counting, you can use these. So moms and dads, this is very, very good for them to do and practice. So how about this number here? And if you need more time to answer, please pause. This is the number 0. 0 has no touch points. All right? 0. Z-E-R-O. All right, how about big line for the number 1? O-N-E. The number 1's touch point is way at the top. And when you're doing this on your own and you're counting, you're just gonna make one touch. But since I'm doing it for you to see, I'm gonna make it bigger, but you don't need to do this when you're counting. One touch at the top for the number 1. All right, here we go. Number 2. Number 2's got 2 touch points. T-W-O. Now you notice I'm writing in capitals. So a little hint, moms and dads, people helping at home, teach your children to write with capital letters before lowercase letters. It's easier, and there's only 4 strokes to capital letters versus all the curves and jumps with lowercase. So science says start capitals, so that's why I'm doing capitals. And names, it's a very big one. Teach in capital letters first. There we go, number 2. All right, then we've got number 3. All of you should be holding up those 3 fingers. 3, T-H-R-E-E. Now, how many touch points does the number 3 have? 3. 3 touches. 1, 2, 3. All right, moving on. Feel free to pause. If you need longer time to write, longer time to answer, pause in between my numbers. All right, after 3 comes 4. All right, here's the 4. How to spell it? F-O-U-R. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points on the 4. All right, write these down. Save them for your reference. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. F-I-V-E. All right, so after the 5, our numbers get a little trickier because now we do double touches. I'll show you. 5, then 6. S-I-X. All right, here's what I mean by those double touches. You guys remember this stuff? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Think about what comes after 6. Hope you're using your pods out there. I know there's a good amount of you that have those at home, and they better not be sitting on the shelf dusty. If anything, skip the navigating part, moms and dads, if you're kind of getting a little cumbersome in that. Just go right to the pages, the cooking page, the bubbles page, the Play-Doh page, number page. Those are all really important things to do. All right. After 6 is 7. Okay? Double touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. S-E-V-E-N. 7. All right, you guys are doing great. This is making me very excited, taking me back to when we used to do this every day. Miss you guys so much. We think about you all the time. All right, after 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. E, I, G, H, T. The number 8. One more. After 8. What number's after 8? Who touched the right one? Who said it out loud? 9. 9. He has the most. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't forget about the nose. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo! N-I-N-E. All right, there's our touch points. Now you have them. You have them put on flashcards. You have them to write on notebook paper. Some other things that you can do at home is write the number out, put Cheerios on the number, put cookies. If you're lucky, your moms and dads will let you put cookies on the numbers. Anything to show that you understand the quantity of the number. 2 is 2 and 1 is 1. So now I'm going to show you how to add with these. All right, I'll give you a couple. Let's start with 3 plus 1, our equal bar. What does that equal? Put the touch points on. 1, 2, 3. There's the touch point for our 1. Now you count, touch and you count on. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 plus 1 equals 4. All right, I'm going to do another one and I'll pause a little bit. But remember, you guys pause too if you're doing the math at home with me. All right, write that one down. Or skip writing it down and just answer along with me, since you did write all your numbers with the touch points down. But if you want to take one step further, write these down too. Okay, 5 plus 2 equals, let's put our touch points on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 plus 2 equals 7. All right, I'm going to show you one more, but I'm going to show you, how about 2 more? I'll show you a shortcut. All right. Okay, would you like to say that problem out loud? Use your pod page. 9 plus 1 equals. Oh man, that's a lot of touch points to put on the 9 and the 1. But, lucky for you, and everybody else who does this, there's a trick. When the number is at the top, you don't have to put touch points on. You just say the number. The number is 9. You don't need to put touch points on the 9 if it's already 9, when you're only adding 2 quick numbers. 9, 10. 9 plus 1 equals 10. All right, write your 10. See how much faster that was? Let's keep going. All right, I fibbed. I'll do a couple more than 2. All right, how about, there we go. 2 plus 2. So, don't put the touch points on the 2. You don't have to. You just say 2. 2 plus 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. All right, what's the answer? 4. Okay, it's a little faster. Remember, the more you practice, the quicker you're going to be able to count and add. A little secret. I still use touch points. And when I used to waitress and I was adding up bills, I did it all the time. These are skills that you'll use forever. All right, how about one more? 5 plus 3. Okay, you don't have to put touch points on the 5. Just say the top number out loud and count on from there. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, if you want to challenge yourself, do more than 2 numbers. All right, some of you may be thinking, this is way too easy, Katie. I learned this way too long ago. Well, challenge yourself. 9 plus 3 plus 2. What does that equal? Can you do that one? Don't have to put touch points on the 9 because it's there. And you just have to say it if it's at the top. Count on from that number. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That equals 14. Now, if you're using a ruler or a yardstick, mine's way too long to show in my screen, but you can count. You could start at the 9, all right? And you would add 3, okay? And then you'd add 2 more. You landed on the 14. There's my answer. All right, use the resources around you to help you. Don't get discouraged. You're all very smart and you all can do this. All right, some of you might be wondering, what about subtraction? This is a bonus round. I'm only gonna do 2 of these to show you. Subtraction with touch points is tricky. It works for some, and others would rather do it using fingers and putting fingers down, using a ruler, whatever works for you, but I'm gonna show you. All right, we have 7, take away 1. What does that equal? You start at 7, same thing. You don't have to put touch points on the 7. But instead of counting forward, when we subtract, we count backwards. Okay, when we subtract, we count backwards. So some good work that you can do on your time is practice counting backwards. 7, you touch still, but now you count back. 7, 6. 7 take away 1 equals 6. All right, it's tricky because you say a different number than you touch. But that's okay, because touch points we count on or we count back. When we subtract, we count back. 7, 6. 7 take away 1 is 6. Back to your ruler. Put your finger on the 7. Count back. 6. You can get a game piece to move on your ruler. You can use your finger. You can ask a brother or sister to do a finger on there or move the game piece for you. You can use a piece of Play-Doh. You can use Cheerio. Whatever you want to do to make it a little bit more exciting. So subtraction, we count backwards, okay? I don't know if I told you I was going to do 2, but we'll do 1 more. All right, 7 take away 3. Start at 7, say the number. 7, count backwards because it's subtraction. 7, 6, 5, 4. 7 take away 3 equals 4. Wow, you mathematicians out there, it's a lot of work. But very, very important, you cannot forget about your numbers. So what I want to, for you all to do is challenge yourself. Once you get all the touch points, well, first you recognize your numbers. And learning your touch points will help you do that. Recognize those numbers, get the touch points on. Practice that with flashcards over and over. I'm sure most of you do that and most of you have flashcards at home, but you can make them. Then start adding. Start with adding every number with 1. Okay, practice counting on. Then if that's way too easy, breeze through that. It's okay if it's not easy. Hard is good when you're learning. You want it to be hard so you learn. But you can also add 3 numbers or 4 numbers or 5. Touchmath makes it really fast to add 10 numbers at a time because you're counting on. All right, use your pods, use your rulers, use your fingers, say out loud, whatever you need to do to be able to talk and count. Use your voices to do your math. All those ways are equal and all those ways count. And then if you really want to challenge yourself, work on subtraction because that's the challenge. And then just count things all around you. Find books that involve counting. Count blocks, count your food, count the people in your house, count the amount of socks that you have. Keep that brain working, keep your mind busy. And we love you and we miss you so much, and I cannot wait to see you all in my classroom, see you in Amy's classroom. But until then, we're right here with you. We're here with you every step of the way, and if you need us, you call us and we will talk. And stay happy, my friends, and work hard. Help your parents out at home. Stay happy, get lots of rest, eat well, be active. I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.